found a dagger on the floor of this room. That's probably been there the whole time. Folk have been screaming at me, like, pick up that dagger. But there it is. Oh, that might have come out of the head of the zombie that we killed in here. Maybe that happens. Huh. Hi everybody and welcome back to Resident Evil HD. I am Krun. This is Games Done with Krun. Let's get on with it, shall we? Last time we went to Lisa Trevor's horrible dungeon of woe, where we found out that she was just looking for her mum, but unfortunately her mum was dead, and apparently she couldn't read because the note that she wrote that on did in fact say that her mum was dead. So clearly her mum should have taught her daughter to read faster. We've got these two stone and metal objects which we can stick in this little gate that was behind the stairs the whole time. We went there right at the very beginning. Wasn't here in the original game. This is also remake content, as is what we played last time. So let's progress then, shall we, into this spooky, horrible area. Who knows what's in there? We heard moaning before, we heard moaning after. It's just moaning all the way. There is a typewriter. We don't have an ink ribbon. There's these like oh, there's actually a safe box here. We could save, but we're like about 2 minutes away from our last save, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Lisa Trevor, cool section of the game, one of my favourites, that's for sure. Really atmospheric. I mean, that's quite telling. It's quite telling that some of, like, at least in my opinion, some of the best areas in the entire game were added as new content. Not to the original game's detriment, but I mean, if you play it again now, it's a little bit dated. Although Deadly Silence on the DS is pretty fun if you've got a DS. It's worth a look at. It's a good sort of, it's its own remake of the original game, in its own way. But in the original sort of, I don't know if it's the original engine, but like in the original style, with some new content of its own and a lot of little bonuses. But oh my word!
Chris, take a piece
Fucking hell! Look who it is now. Wesker, the man himself. Ah. Now what we're looking to do here is we're looking to just shove these big stone things off the edge, because they all contain oh my word! They've all got the chains that have Lisa Trevor's that are attached to Lisa Trevor's mum's coffin. So Wesker's going to just sort of take care of her. We don't really need to worry about that. He's going to handle it. We've just got to get busy. And this is probably the easiest fight in the entire game, because you don't have to do anything. Did Wesker just get shoved off the side there? That's different. I don't know if that was meant to happen. Either way, that unlocks. The gate behind it unlocks, and Lisa Trevor's like, oh, it's my mum. She takes her rancid skull and then just leaps off the side. Perfect form, all the way down. And end to a poor girl's misery. That's what it was. We can look in there. Inside the coffin is a skeleton. Wait, there's something else. A family picture. There it is, there's a family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa. Day by day, I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mummy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot, saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, Mummy can think straight, but Mummy's shocked and sad because Mummy's unable to think of you all the time. Mummy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now. No, you don't, love. No, you definitely don't. So that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to the lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious, and when the man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Jessica Trevor. Now that I'm done making you all feel uncomfortable, yeah, there's that. That is the end to the sad story of the Trevor family, involved with literally the very foundations of the mansion, and yet they were discarded. I went up here, but thinking about it, I should have doubled back to the item box first, because there was something I should have brought along with me, so I'm going to do that right now. Whoops. Yes, what we were after was, if I get down to it, the medal of the eagle and the medal of the wolf. Now is the time. Oh, isn't that exciting? We are going to the final area of the game. I will see you back at the top of the elevator, where we will continue. And here we are. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, that's the end of the Trevor story, which is quite sad. The poor Trevor family, long suffering. Come here, there's a large iron door and it won't budge. God only knows where that leads to. Just this mysterious area. I can't remember if you go there. You might. But yeah, the end of the Trevor story. It's a good part. Like it's pretty much from thinking what they added. Is there some sort of this is the wolf one? Okay. Yes, it's pretty much all that they added that was new. Besides, obviously, like the engine chain, the mechanics. I'm pretty sure there's some little alterations to puzzles as well. But on the whole, that's like the big thing that they added was the Trevor story arc. And honestly, it's like as I've said before, I think it's a really good addition. It adds a lot to the game. I felt a lot of atmosphere anyway. I mean, in practice, you saw I just sort of like blasted through it in minutes. But like if you play the original and then you come back, like it's quite interesting. And here we have another incredibly low-res cutscene that shows us this cool entryway opening up. And where does it lead to? Where does it lead to, I hear you ask? Krun, please tell me, where are we going? And I say, boy oh boy. If you've played Resident Evil before, you can probably tell, because this is the last area. But I'm not going to spoil it for you, because we're arriving right now. And where we're arriving is the fucking research lab. You knew it was coming. Sign reads, will not open unless in first class emergency. Well, hopefully there isn't a first class emergency. Or hopefully there is, so that we can find out what's behind it. But yes, it's the staple. It is the number one thing that definitely will occur in a Resident Evil game. It's the research lab. But that's going to happen next part. Potentially, actually, the very final week of Resident Evil, because I'll probably do what I've done with Alien, and I have 2 parts and then just one big part where I finish off the game. So that's quite exciting. Yeah, the research lab where it all comes to a head, where the story resolves itself. What story, I hear you ask, and I say, I know, but you'll understand. There's a big cutscene with, incidentally, one of the funniest punch sound effects in anything ever, so there's that to look forward to as well. But yes, I do hope you enjoyed this part of Resident Evil HD Chris playthrough. I thought it was quite exciting. We saw the end of a storyline and the beginning of the end of another storyline. It is all coming to a head, so make sure you come back next week to finish off. Don't watch Yahtzee and Gabe. They don't know what they're talking about. Nah, I'm only joking. They're fantastic. They're probably doing a much better job than I am, but thank you for watching anyway. I do appreciate the views. Yes, I do appreciate, and I feel, well, not just the views, I appreciate the viewers. I love having an audience, and I love corresponding, so please remember to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed. And even if you didn't enjoy, then you can leave a comment and be like, that part of the story was shit, how can you like the storyline with the Trevors, it just ruined the game? And I'll be like, that's fair that you think that, because it was a change to an old classic. But either way, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you again, wait, next time. Yeah.